Everybody, welcome back to the Side by Side podcast with your co-host
Shelly Shell, aka the female Kevin Samuels,
and your other co-host Saint Otto, aka Juan, aka Big Hair, aka you feel me, dog?
You feel me?
All right, so let's jump right into it. Topic number one, Michelle, we're gonna get into is the Brittney Renner and the PJ Washington situation. For y'all that don't know, quick rundown. PJ Washington, he's an NBA basketball player for the Charlotte Hornets. Got some good highlights. That's all I know. I don't know about his actual game, but whatever. And he has been dealing with a female, goes by the name of Brittney Renner. I don't know if that's her real name or is that's her like...
Yeah, that's her real name.
That's her real name?
Yeah.
Oh, she bold.
That's her, yeah.
She bold. But basically, she is like 5 years older than this man, and she has been preying on him since he was in college, and all the way up to the point where I think he proposed. The story is that he proposed, and you know, he proposed, so it's time to get her pregnant. So you know, he put a little baby in her, put a little bun in the oven. So she gets all the way up, has the baby, and calls off the marriage and puts him on child support. And on Twitter, they were saying it's $200K a month. It's probably not $200K a month, bro. Bro's not getting paid that much. He's still on his rookie contract. But yeah, so what's your thoughts on that, Michelle?
Y'all not gonna like me after this one, but my bitch got a bag. Yeah, but she got a bag, and I'm gonna be honest. I respect it just because I feel like men use women all the time for their, their goods and stuff like that. So why can't a woman, take back her shit? You know what I mean? Like, take back her energy and come up off a check, like, period. Because, yeah, I mean, it is kind of fucked up, though. I can't lie.
It's a pretty tough situation, but I ain't gonna lie. She
got a bag.
Hey, listen. Also, too, the bad part about it is there was definitely a clip out there circulating, making its rounds on the internet, where she basically said that, athletes are the best people to mess with because they don't ever wear condoms. Ooh, y'all young kids out there, if you think you go be something, wrap it up, because
Not even if you think you're gonna be something. Wrap it up in general, because there's bitches out here who do that.
Yeah, but we're going to encourage everybody on this podcast to try to be somebody. You are somebody. You
are somebody. You are somebody.
Yeah, but nah. Hey, listen. No lie. The fact that she played that role, like, bro, she needs an Oscar for that role. Because, Jesus. 3 years? Like, at least 3 years. I think bro is, like, 21 now. At least 3 years. And she got the baby. She succeeded.
We can't. Allegedly, it's a role. Because
allegedly, yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah,
she might have actually been in love, and then something happened, or
That is also that is always a possibility, and I agree with that.
And you gotta think too, when people have babies, like, stuff change. Like, stuff be changing between people when they do have babies. Like,
yeah, that's true.
So we can't say she a gold digger, but we just gonna say
how
that.
It looked. I mean, and then she what did she do? She like took out all her posts on Instagram. Yeah, that's yeah. We don't know what's going on with her, but listen, no matter what's going on, she secured 18 years. She's financially stable for 18 years.
So how do you feel about it? You feel like
personally, how I feel about it is that, I mean, from her perspective, I get it. I mean, shit, she played that. If she had a goal and she completed it, congrats to her. But for PJ, it's like, it's a double-edged sword with him, because, like, bro, he definitely should have known.
Yeah.
Because it was too much information out there. I'm going to also blame the people around him. I hope y'all said something to him to, like, get this man to change his mind. But 3 years, there's also a fault on you, my dog. Yeah. There had to be something there. Now, she just perfectly played that role like she was a changed person, then I can't really say much, but we don't know that information. We just got to go based off of what we got. And what we got is that she told you, and she got that dub.
That's another thing. We really don't know, like, for real, anything.
It's
all speculation.
It is all speculation, but
the way it seemed,
the way it looked, energy in the air, she took that dub.
And I can't lie, I respect it. That's just me. I respect it. Get your money, sis.
Hey, listen, y'all listen, women, y'all can take this W for real. I mean, to be honest, y'all know niggas have been doing it pretty much It's just now starting to make a change over the past like 4 years.
Yeah, and barely, honestly.
So I mean, since I don't experience that stuff, you know, hopefully I don't gotta experience that stuff. It's tough for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then get it on your own too, ladies. Get it on your own. I'm not encouraging people to go dig.
That would definitely be preferred if you could get it on your own.
Yeah, get it on your own. But I mean, if you getting married to a basketball player, might as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to say too. Like, is it really a dub though? Cause she could have got. She got 18 years guaranteed contract. You know, a player option on the 19th year and everything. You feel me? But if she would have actually got married, if she actually did like the dude, wouldn't it have been way more beneficial to stay with him? I think.
I mean, it just depends on the situation, though.
Yeah, I guess we just don't got the context. We don't got enough context to make that determination. But yeah. Else, we down one for that one, bro.
Y'all are down one. We up, ladies. We up.
Yeah, we are down one for sure.
All right.
All right. So we gonna just slide on to the next topic. So we want to talk to y'all and get y'all involved in this and what y'all think. So this topic, we just go transition to college. What role do you think that college plays in life for people today?
I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of people go to college just because their parents told them to. It's just like a society thing. I don't think people really are like, you know, it's a good idea to go to college. You know, it's like my mom told me to, my dad told me to, so I did it. But I think college is a good experience, not just academically, but I think it gets you out. You know what I mean? It gets you out. You talk to people, you go on a party. Like, I love that whole college experience of, like, going to parties. And I think that's important in life in general, is just having that experience to get out, meet new people, on top of the academics and getting your career and whatever. But I'm going to be honest, college is a scam, so. But I think people should go to college if that's what you want to do. But if not, don't do it. Just do whatever you want to do, because that's how life should. That's how you should live your life, is do what you want to do, not what other people tell you.
I agree. Definitely always do what you want to do. No matter what your parents say, whatever you want comes first. That's where I definitely agree at. Speaking more about your college experience, you're 19, going on to your second year of college. You were a freshman during the, we'll just call it the flu. We'll call it the flu. Because if you say the actual word, you know, ain't nobody go get to see this video.
For real?
And we want y'all to see. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Dang.
If we talk about it, it's a chance that it's not gonna be here. So yeah, we gotta make sure. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all see this Nat, I don't know where this came from, but
it's our friend.
It's our friend. We gonna call him Natty. All right,
Natty.
But yeah, how do you feel? Because you know, growing up, you probably watch movies with college and how the college experience would be. How do you think the virus or the flu has affected you in your college experience?
I'm not gonna say it's just the virus. I'm gonna say it's the college too that you pick. The college that I pick is real small. It's real, like, what is it called? It's a private college, so it's like it's really not like as fun. When I seen college on like TV and stuff, I just thought of like parties and kicking it for real, just getting drunk, you know, going to class the next day, like, you know, hungover, stuff like that. But now it's like really like academic, like, yeah. But I could say that, like, teachers used to tell me in high school, like, oh, college is gonna be so hard, college is gonna be this. It's not that. It's not that harder. Yeah. Than high school, honestly. Yeah. It actually gives you a lot more freedom. It feels better, honestly. You don't feel like confined to high school regulations, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely a good next step though. Yeah. Like, it's definitely like a half step where you're not completely an adult yet. Yeah.
All right. So, what are your thoughts on college, and how do you feel about college?
My thoughts on college. It's growing less and less important. I feel like college is definitely at a place now where it's oversaturated, so the value of a college degree isn't worth as much. And also, too, where the money is starting to lie towards is doing things like what we're doing. It's all about where your attention lies. So media is really social media has taken all the way over. Where people back in the day, they didn't have social media. Where they consumed the most and which was making the most money was TV. And they only advertised to you when there was a TV available.
Yeah.
Everybody has a phone. So that's the crazy money maker right now. Yeah. So a lot of people are going to start leaning towards those jobs, and a lot of jobs are getting automated. So those same type of things that you had back in the day are just not available anymore. Like soon there's about to be Tesla trucks. Yeah, Tesla truck delivering cars. I mean, so when we get to that point, then what are people going to do? Yeah.
We got to move on to something else.
You got to move on to something else. And I'm going to go to college for that. And then I just wanted to be clear about my thoughts on this fact of the financials with college. I don't think college is necessarily a scam if you know why you're using it. But a lot of times at 18, I think the majority of 18-year-olds don't know what or why they want to do something, which is why I would recommend not going to college or not going to a university. I would say do the half step, which is go to like a community college, see if you can handle the workload and work towards something to better yourself. Because I think it's definitely beneficial for a lot of people to go to college even when they're not supposed to, because it keeps them out of a lot of situations that they would have otherwise been in. So like me, if I didn't go to college, I would have been at home probably doing nothing. I mean, I'm not the type to be on the streets, but there are people out there who would be 18 and be on the streets, and you make a lot of dumb decisions at 18. Yeah. Like, I mean, you probably ain't even got to make all your dumb decisions yet. Nah. You were limited by the pandemic. And the second part of your question, my college experience. Yeah. My college experience was like, I'm not gonna lie, academics. It's not that it's a problem. It's actually very easy for me. School is very, very easy for me. The thing is, I don't do homework, and about 90% of college is homework. And then I think at that time when I was like around your age, I got put in my head like, bro, why am I paying you to give me work? I'm understanding the material as you teach it, so I don't feel like I need to do any extra work because I understand it. I have great retention. I'm able to regurgitate pretty good, and I typically do get deep understandings of what's going on. So I kind of got into a mindset where like, bro, this stuff is so redundant to me. And I felt very personal about that. And I was just kind of just like, you know, I felt pressure. And plus, the problem with me is I don't always get stressed about things. So, like, like people want to cram, like, with 24 hours left to turn in a 10-page paper.
You're like, me, fuck it.
I'd be like, yeah, fuck it. So.
if God don't do it, it just won't be done.
Hey, listen, it ain't got nothing to do with God. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, bro, I don't care. Like, I just can't fathom to get stressed out about stuff like that. That's nothing to actually get stressed. A paper, dog, about nothing. That's something I'm gonna forget about. Like, my girlfriend's in college right now, and she helps me with, or she needed my help with some math, and I still kind of remember math. But bro, I love math, but that is the most useless. You don't ever use it in, bro. The only math you use in life nowadays is the most basic math that you probably learn. Algebra. Algebra is probably about as far as it gets, and you barely ever use that.
I mean, that's true.
Like, and it's oh man. And then they don't teach you business either. So like the important math will be business. I would feel like they don't teach you nothing about business math. But I know why that's.
Can we like kind of get off topic? I want to talk about school in general. Because, like you said, like, they don't teach you business, but they also don't even teach you, like, regular life shit. Like, well, this is in high school, not college, but just regular life shit. Like, I feel like the stuff that we're supposed to be knowing, stuff like business and how to, like, what is it? Like, how to use our money wisely and stuff like that. Like, they don't teach you that stuff. They just teach you, like, statistics. And it's like, what do I use statistics for? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. What I would say about school, though, in general, as a general thing, what it does do is the role that it's supposed to play that I feel like, which I also agree with you too, but I feel like this is just a point to bring out some positive outcomes to how you want to view it, because I want to view it in a positive way. Like, because I'm always thinking of like, why could this occur in a positive way? Yeah. So that's a negative way, I would say, of like you feel like you don't get taught anything. I feel like the purpose of school, just so I can keep being motivated to do it or learn new things, is the fact that it's a great reference point. You know what I'm saying? So you have a reference point to a lot of things that you otherwise would not know anything about. Yeah, it may not be important, but okay, history class. Why do you think any of that stuff is important? You probably don't. But history usually repeats itself, or there's patterns that come over time. So you have a reference point. Like me, I'm good with history as well. So like during World War II and stuff, I know exactly when that was. Like it was around the 1930s through the 40s. Whatever. It's a reference point. I don't know when the hell I'm going to use it, but you know, it could come up in a business meeting. Like, okay, I want to be on a team project where we want to do a think piece on World War II. I mean, you know, I never thought I could go 50 years without ever having to use it, but then I'm on this team project where I need it now. Yeah. And it's like, it makes things easier because you have now. It's better to always gain some type of knowledge than to not gain any knowledge.
And I'm not saying like that they shouldn't teach you that stuff, because I think that is all definitely important, and it definitely did impact me, and it was definitely needed. But I'm saying I feel like they don't put that stuff in like a real life context, if that's what I mean. Like, you kind of get out into the real world, and it's like you have all this knowledge about things, but you don't know how to apply it to your own life, if that makes sense. That's what I wish I would have got more out of school, because I feel like once I got out of high school, it was almost kind of hard for me to like deal with the real world. Like it was almost like, well, damn, I was a little kid getting, you know what I mean? Now I have to be an adult, so
they definitely could do better with that.
But they don't get paid enough anyway. Well, I guess public schools
definitely don't get paid enough for it. But it's kind of like a lot of in life becomes so personal.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I mean, now I think they could do, they could definitely be a tax class. Because I mean, if it's one thing we go have, it's gonna be life, death, and taxes. So I mean, at least teach us about taxes. I had an actually teacher who taught me how to do taxes. I don't remember how to do them, but he taught me. So, but it wasn't hard though. It was like he like showed it. It was easy. So luckily I got that. But like, come on, like for the most part they do just have BS classes that you don't need. There's no reason why seniors in high school, literally, you're wasting a whole year of your life. Like people get senioritis because they don't need to do nothing. You know what I mean? Like why would I go to school? I'm done. Like you feel like you're done, but you know, when you make people feel like they're done and you don't give them an opportunity to teach them more things, and I know there's no classes that a senior wants to take and that's gonna like help them in the future. There's none that they can take. So then you end up filling those with study halls, and a lot of times, bro, you're 18, you don't have the foresight to think that I need to do something important. A lot of 18-year-olds don't have foresight.
And you just went through like 12 years of school. You're like tired. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I'm a senior now. This is what I waited for.
Yeah.
So, I understand that.
Definitely got to get worked on.
Yeah. Hopefully it will.
All right. That was a good topic. But let's transition to our next topic. So, what are some of your biggest dreams in the next, let's say some in the next 5 years, and then we'll just say in life in general.
Okay. So, the next 5 years, my dreams include, let's say that, I definitely want to graduate college.
Okay.
And be on the next stage to college, because I'm going to be in college for fucking forever. But
get some context about what you're doing.
Oh, okay. So I want to be a neurologist or a neurosurgeon. I don't know which one I want to be yet, but one of those.
Are you good with blood? Like, can you deal with blood?
Yes. And the thing, I like being in hospitals. Like, people hate being in hospitals. I love being in hospitals. I don't like death. Doesn't scare me. I don't trip out about death. Like, when people like in my family and stuff, like, it's just a part of life to me. Like, that's just the next stage of life. So it's like stuff like that I'm good with. That's why I was like, why I chose it almost. But I really chose it because I like psychology, but I also like medicine. So I was like the mix of two, you know? So I'll be in college for a pretty long, school for a pretty long time. So I hope to graduate my isn't it undergrad? Yeah. I hope to graduate undergrad and just keep going. Yeah. I don't know what else I want to do though. Like outside of college, that's kind of scary. Like, what else do you want to do outside of college?
Yeah, like man, people get so hyper focused on what they are currently doing that you don't kind of think about the outside of what you got to do, because it's not like I got actually a little theory right now where you only got time for 2 unoptimized things in a day, where that would be, for example, you got time to go to work and you got time to go to school. So that probably is going to consume about 8 hours both, and then you should be up for 16 hours and then you should sleep for about 8 hours.
Yeah.
So that's going to consume 2 unoptimized parts of your day. Like, it's nothing in most situations, nothing you can do to make a day go faster at work.
Yeah.
You got to put in the 8 and then be off.
For real.
And then school, I mean, that's variable. If you get your homework done, how fast you get that stuff done and everything. But with the fact that you have 2 available spaces for unoptimized things, well, you have 1 because you have to go to work. Everybody has to go to work. Everybody can make their money somehow.
Yeah.
Now, depending on how much time you put into that varies, but you have to start thinking about what you want to do outside of your main income source.
Yeah.
Like, start pondering about, I mean, it's as simple as like how my mom, she likes to go on vacations. So she works her ass off and she gets a whole bunch of delayed gratification by taking on a big ass vacation.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like to get off of work and I play the game. Like, that's where I chill at. But now I'm starting to fill my time with this.
That's what I was about to say, is like how you kind of was like, well, what's your hobbies? Like, what do you do outside of like working? Basically, it's like,
yeah, that's yeah. As far as mental health, that's what's depressing.
Yeah.
Is when you get into that rut of doing the same thing over and over again and you don't feel any progress.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah,
even if you are making progress, it doesn't really fit. When you don't feel like you're making progress, that's when it's kind of hard. You don't get any reinforcement. Nobody reinforces to you. And then, once you get as an adult, nobody cares. So
yeah,
you kind of got to reinforce stuff for yourself. So, I'm going to just piggyback off the question. So my dreams, honestly, right now at 24, I got a job which finances pretty much this channel. So I pay for everything and how this is set up and everything that's going on right now, my rent for my house and everything. My dream is to one day just have a whole media thing for myself, just running a business as far as like a YouTube channel. Hopefully I can be the personality of that, but if I end up being a background person, then it is what it is. And hopefully I know a couple things that I want to do in life. I want to, have my own brand of clothes. So we're definitely going to have some merch eventually. I definitely want to create my own sneaker for sure.
Okay.
I definitely want to have my own hair products because y'all see it's luscious.
Okay, wait, hold on though.
Luscious.
Is this the 5 year?
Oh, in 5 years, I want all my YouTube channels to be making money.
Okay.
So I currently have a personal YouTube channel. I have a NBA 2K YouTube channel, which I'm trying to transition off into other things, which is why my name is Saint Otto. Make sure y'all go follow me. And then now I got this podcast channel with you. Hopefully this can blow up. Hopefully my Saint Otto YouTube channel can blow up.
Not hopefully, it will.
Yes, thank you for holding me accountable. But yes, when it blows up, excuse me.
Yes.
But yeah, and then the personal channel, I don't really care about that. I had that channel forever, but I just want to work in this type of business and just have a very flexible schedule. Like, yeah. I don't like the fact that I gotta wake up at 9 o'clock to go to work right now.
You put me onto the word passive income. I didn't know what that was, and then when you told me like just having streams of income but not having to like do anything for real, I was like, oh.
It's bro.
I didn't even know about that. Like, I thought you just had to work for fucking everything. Like,
nah, you don't. You don't gotta work. I mean, just put you on some game real quick. If you, bruh, I was telling all of my friends to invest. I even told you, invest $5 into Dogecoin real quick. If you're mad about losing $5, I'ma smack you because $5 ain't nothing. I invested $40 into that and it almost made $3,000. I didn't sell it on time, but I ended up I turned $40 into $1,000, dog. So, and when I told you to get it, was it even blowing up yet? I don't even remember. It definitely didn't reach its peak. I know that.
But it was kind of blowing up.
Yeah, it was blowing up. Yeah. But still, $5 would have easily tripled itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Hold on though. I want to finish mine.
Okay.
Well, did you finish yours? I want to make sure you finish yours.
That was it for my 5-year, and then my overall goals was what I talked about. So yeah.
Okay. I didn't talk about my overall goals because I don't really know. I'm on this thing now where like I don't really want to like think about things I want to have dreams, but I'm on this thing where I just want to live. You know what I mean? So I really don't know where I'm going to be in 5 years, but I think my overall goal in life, like where I want to see myself and like almost like die doing, is, I don't know, I always tell everybody this, but I want to have a farm and I want to just live with my family on a farm and raise my kids with all my farm animals. And
that's actually not that hard of a dream to achieve. Well, I don't know because I'm not doing it, but I mean, you know, I don't think as a doctor, as a doctor, it definitely won't be hard. Yeah, because you'll have finances.
But I just like to be simple. That's how simple I want my life to be. Is just that.
See, I thought about being like that around your age. I thought I wanted a life like that, but then I was like, that's boring. I said, hell no, because then I started thinking like, okay, what are solutions? I started getting into my solution bag, and I started to try to see things for what it was. And what I'm slowly learning right now is everything builds off of each other. So you always want to pick anything in life and then build off of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how you feel right now. You can, and if you succeed with doing that, who's to say you can't succeed in doing that and do more? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a simple life, but it's good to know the things that you like and then how you want to build off into them. So you want to be a doctor, that's gonna have to be a pretty much a now priority because not a lot of people like don't be a doctor. I wonder how many people have like gone to be a doctor, like started to try to be a doctor at like 30. I went back to school to be a doctor and actually succeeded. I feel like that's it'd probably be a crazy number.
Not only that, but just people my age are always like, I want to be a doctor, and then they like actually get to like the doctor stuff and they be like, yeah, never mind. So it's like everybody wants to be a doctor, and then it's like they reach that point and it's like, oh, this.
It's not all what it's cracked up to be, bruh. It can be bad, but always as long as you keep some level of control, it's not gonna be. It never. You could parlay a doctor into a millionaire easy.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It's like I think I watched somebody's YouTube channel. They was like, yeah, you like a doctor is about one financial brain away from being a millionaire, like generational wealth. But most of the times they just kind of end up falling into a trap that we all do, just going to work and that's it.
But that's why I said like you just gotta manage your money well.
Yeah, you definitely gotta manage your money well.
But all right, that was my overall dreams.
I like your dreams.
It'll probably change.
I want to see how they develop because
it'll probably change.
Yeah, that farm life is. It sounds so chill. You get away from everything. You ain't worried about nothing until you realize.
But if I travel,
you might travel, but like there's nothing out there. Like unless you like, I feel like if you're like Dave Chappelle, it works. Bruh, I seen Dave Chappelle at it was at some gym in Fairborn. I was just like, is that Dave Chappelle? He be chilling out there, dog. He be chilling in Yellow Springs.
You don't have to stay there though. It's like I can come back here. I can do whatever I want.
You definitely can.
But that's just how I want to live my day-to-day life. It's just like on the farm, taking care of my farm animals, raising my kids.
You said that you want to be a stay-at-home mom. So expand on that. How you gonna be a doctor and a stay-at-home mom?
See, look, these are just dreams, okay? Like these ain't real, okay? We just gonna see how it plays out, you know? I don't know all the answers yet, but we just gonna see how it plays out. Whichever comes first, you know?
Oh, I feel it. Okay.
I do want to be a doctor, but I do want to stay at home.
Okay.
A stay-at-home doctor.
She about to be operating on her damn kids. Like, oh, you broke little Timmy. You broke your ankle. Let me fix it. Oh, your head's messed up. Oh, let me neurosurgeon that.
Maybe I should be like a vet or something, because then I'll have farm animals. But they'll be my animals.
Well, you ain't gonna want to kill your animals. I'm about to say, the part of livestock in a farm, you want to kill them eventually.
No, I'm not gonna kill them.
You're just gonna keep them as pets.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna have like pigs, but those are gonna be my pets, and then like the cows will have milk, and I don't know.
Milk.
But I'm not gonna eat meat.
Milk.
No, I don't drink milk either. I can have goat milk. Goat milk is good.
I ain't never had goat milk. I don't know.
First of all, milk is good. Don't try to play milk. It's not good for you, but it's good. It's good.
I'm cool on it.
What?
I'm not saying that it's not good. I agree that it's good,
okay. But I don't drink milk.
My body don't like it.
Oh.
But the bad part about it, my body don't like no milk. It don't even matter if it's cashew milk, almond milk. My body just don't mess with none of it. The consistency or something, bro. Yeah, I go to the bathroom every single time, dog.
Dang.
It's the consistency or something. My body just don't mess with it.
Dang.
But anyways, we gonna move on. This question is just a bit more about an extension on the pilot. What are you personally trying to get out of the podcast?
Okay, so you asked me this when we was on the phone whenever we had initially talked about starting the podcast. And, well, you asked me if I was, like, doing it just for fun or for money or whatever. And honestly, like, my initial thing is just to talk. Talking to me is so therapeutic. Like, I literally recorded a video of me earlier today just talking to myself. I'll never post it. I'll probably never even watch it again. But just talking helps me. So I was like, you know what? I want to talk to somebody and get shit out, and then if somebody else watches it and they like it or they feel the same way, like I want them to, have that connection with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say I don't care about the money. It would be nice to like be able to get money from it. Yeah. But honestly, like I just do it for fun.
Yeah.
Just to have something to do.
Yeah, I agree. For a long time in my life, I just played the game all day, every day, and that's all I did. And people used to tell me I was addicted, but I was always confused about that statement because I never felt like I was addicted. Yeah, I'll play it absurdly, and I could definitely see how you came to that conclusion. But after so long, I got to a point where I was like, I don't even play the game no more to play the game. I'm playing the game because I'm actually doing stuff with people. Like, if I was to play the game solo, dog, my mind is... Bro, I play like 2 games and I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not fun. When you actually have conversations with people and you do stuff with people and have just talking is very therapeutic. And I went to like a counselor, and it did feel really good to go to like a counselor and talk. But I kind of realized like I mean, all you do is ask me questions, and I mean, I kind of get questioned anyways, so it's not really helping me.
This is kind of off the topics, but I wanna dive more into that. Do you think that it helped you at all, or?
No, I didn't go for that long. I only went for I probably went 4 times. Cause
I'm gonna be honest, I went to a couple counselors and none of them have helped me.
Also, too, something that my mom said, it might have to do with your counselor. Like, there's not that many black counselors, so.
I had a black counselor.
You had a black counselor, like black female counselor?
No, it was a black male.
Oh, that's actually...
And he was gay.
Oh.
But I still fucked with him. But I just think I'm more of a self-exploratory, if that even is a word. Yeah. A more self-exploratory person to where I help myself. When I realize things myself, that helps me more than somebody trying to tell me like, oh, well, maybe you should do this. Like,
I feel like therapy like that, that's what it definitely does. It's kind of just make you question yourself so much.
Yeah.
But somebody said, I think it was actually, no, what it was, I watched a Rick and Morty episode. It was just like, yeah, you go to therapy and all this, it doesn't fix any of the problems.
No.
All it does is just help you define it so you know how to talk about it more.
Yeah.
Which, talking about stuff does help, but I've always been controversial over therapy just because it's like, bruh, even if we do come to the actual issue, how is that gonna fix anything?
Yeah.
It doesn't fix anything. Only thing that's gonna fix something is acknowledging of your behaviors and changing it.
Yeah.
Now, for some people, I understand that knowing it helps them with that. But for me personally, whether I know it or not, it doesn't help me. I don't think this is not for me. Because once I acknowledge my problems and I actually start to fix them, I start to fix them flat like that. And the counselor didn't help me acknowledge much, but I also didn't go that long. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like it's just more of I just need to realize things and then change how I, you know what I mean? Like, I just need to do it myself because somebody telling me to do something is like, all right, well, I know that. Like, you don't got to tell me that. I'll just fit. But I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I definitely get it. And the point of a counselor, they're not supposed to tell you to do anything, but they're just supposed to make you question and think. But I already question and think. And then you try to add reason to it when... I could have just did that because I didn't feel like doing something else. Like,
right.
And it might be that simple, but they try to go deeper. Oh, were you abused as a child?
Yeah, it's like...
I mean, No.
Some people do.
Yeah, some people do. I'm just saying for me personally. I can't speak for nobody else.
Yeah.
But your mental health is definitely important, but I just feel like your mental health can be saved as long as you just talk to people. I think it's actually important for people to have platonic, like I have great platonic female friends. You got to be able to talk to someone of the opposite sex without any sexual freaking drive to want them. So I get a lot of my issues about females, and I get a female perspective pretty often from people outside of your family. All right, everyone, that's going to wrap up episode 1 of the Side by Side podcast with your host,
Shelly Shells
and St. Otto. Thank y'all so much for watching. We really
you.
appreciate it. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and we gonna be back next time. Peace out.
We out.